just like look at it again. I swear it's a bug. So eventually they were like, we can chrono break it, but there's a solid chance that it causes the game to collapse and you will have to restart from level 1. And my team was ahead and they were like, you know what? It's like, fine, we'll just play it out. And then right after, it's like they gank mid, my mid dies, they gank bot, my bot dies, and I was so mad. Like, you have no idea. Like, it was like unreal. I've never been that tilted in my life.
How was the first half of the split for you, Mr. Ritchie?
I'd say it's pretty good. I think, I mean, obviously we had a bit of a slow start, but I think I've been playing not quite at the same level that I was playing at in playoffs and MSI, but still better than I was in like regular spring split. So I'm feeling mostly good about that. We're in 3rd place. We might be, are we still in 3rd? Tied for 2nd?
I think you're still...
EG won, so yeah, we're still in 3rd place, but like 3rd place is, you know, that's solid. Happy with 3rd place. And yeah, feeling good.
Have you taken a second to think about the trajectory that your year has been? we compare it to Broken Blade. We did it, I think, on Power Spike this last week, but just like you and Broken Blade both had like the tough start into becoming the win condition for your teams. Like a win condition for your teams and playing like the best for your team at MSI. And then you come back and you kept the form. That's so rare. Have you had the chance to sit down and be like, wow, this is great?
Yeah, I mean, I've had like a lot of time. I mean, it's a lot of fun to be winning again. It's really nice to be playing well. Like, it can feel really bad to just show up to LCS week after week and like not have the performance that you want to have, and like that just like kind of takes a toll. So being on the other side of it, much better.
Yeah, I feel like it gives you a lot of perspective now and ability to appreciate the end result, right? Because you could be playing well and losing, and that still doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
You don't want to be just a silver linings kind of guy. It's nice to, you know, hold up a trophy or two, or, you know, have an award or two.
Yeah, totally.
Talk to me about this last game with Cloud9.
Yeah, I mean, we won. Let's start with that.
You did your job.
My lane was going really well. I was up CS as Cassante, up pressure, which is not supposed to happen. And then I got a little hypey, died about 3 times. And then, actually before that, I helped my team secure Rift Herald.
Got Herald.
By dying.
Yeah.
But I like did enough damage while dying, so we got the Herald. And then died 2 more times, and then we won.
Easy. Top lane's easy, man.
Yeah, you just win lane and then you win the game.
I was talking to Revenge and he's like, I get so frustrated that, you know, I feel like a lot of people don't understand the intricacies of top lane and, you know, how good of a year I might be having. And here you are like, yeah, did some damage, got Herald, died a couple times, and won. Yeah. 2 different types of top lane performances here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What is the next challenge for the second half now? I mean, you just took down Big Boss.
Yeah. I mean, it's just win a lot. Like, I don't think that we're really eyeing anyone in particular. I mean, we lost to EG in the first half, so definitely want to take a win against them this time around.
Yeah.
And then I think like Team Liquid is looking like the other strong team, maybe FlyQuest. So like those are probably like the big games we're looking towards. But I mean, it's just like win a lot, improve for playoffs, win playoffs, hopefully. You know.
I can't take you seriously, Licorice. There's just like no definitive statements in any of this.
But I mean, it's just like you do your best, you get the result.
Yeah.
You enjoy the result or make peace with it, depending on what kind of result you got.
What kind of result it was, yeah.
And then, you know, you move on.
You're so process focused and oriented. You know, this reminds me of, maybe it was Stixay. I think it was Stixay. He was saying that you guys are just untiltable because all of you guys have had the ups and downs, and especially it's a lot easier to be untiltable when you have a process. If there's just a process, then it's just a process. You know, whatever the result is. Have you been tilted this year?
Oh yeah, of course. Everyone gets tilted.
But when has it affected your play? Have you been tilted to the point where it's affected your play on game day? How about that?
This year?
This split.
This split?
Yeah. Let's say we'll give you the grace of like the amazing run of last year, so maybe that's kind of been the secret sauce.
Not really. I mean, like, I did have that one Jax game where I died like 6 times, but, you know, that was just jungle gap, so.
Just blame River.
Yeah, I mean, it was a mix of factors, shall we say?
Okay.
So like I mean, it's like hard to say, right? Because there's like different levels of tilt. There's like tilt, like, oh man, I like can't see straight because I'm so angry or like frustrated.
Yeah.
Which like I don't think I've ever been like that except for once when I was back in Challenger.
Ooh, E United days.
Yeah, E United
some Clerky days. I love Clerky days.
Yeah, no, dude, it was so.
I blame GBM. It's GBM and Dandy's fault.
No, it wasn't even my teammates. I mean, like, do you want to hear the story?
Yes, 100%.
So I was in Challenger. We were playing the promotion tournament
Against Gold Coin United.
against Gold Coin United, and then Phoenix won.
Okay.
And against Gold Coin United,
Oh my God, I remember this. Yeah.
I was playing Camille. Both times it was with Camille. I was playing Camille. We killed solo, and then they paused the game and they chrono breaked it back like 30 seconds because something weird happened with my Camille ult where I like turned invisible after. And then of course after they don't invade, you know, like, I mean, like, I also wouldn't invade, but like that was like a tilter. So I was like, oh, like fucking, it's so annoying. And then playing Phoenix 1, and I'm playing against Zig, Camille versus Nar.
Yeah.
And I E on the wall, and my
Derek
E
Zig Shao.
bugs out, and it doesn't go full distance. So instead of killing him, I die.
Yeah.
And we pause the game, and I'm like, ref, this is a bug. And they're like, well, we can chrono break it. Well, first they didn't believe me, and then eventually I was like, no, guys, like it's a bug. Like just like look at it again. I swear it's a bug. So eventually they were like, we can chrono break it, but there's a solid chance that it causes the game to collapse, and you will have to restart from level 1. And my team was ahead, and they were like, you know what? It's like fine, we'll just play it out. And then right after, it's like they gank mid, my mid dies, they gank bot, my bot dies, and I was so mad. Like, you have no idea. Like, it was like unreal. I've never been that tilted in my life. So
I'm not sure if you remember this. I was hosting that tournament.
I didn't remember that.
I was the host of the tournament. So I remember, now that you bring up all this stuff, it just added to the drama of the promotion tournament at that time, because that was when Xpecial came in to come save Phoenix 1.
Yeah.
And, you know, pull everyone out of it.
Yeah, and the split before was double lift for Team Liquid.
It was double lift for Team Liquid, right? Yeah. It was all these ringers for hire. And so, okay, was it just the Phoenix 1 thing and everything went bad, or the culmination of both of those things? The first one happening against Gold Coin United, and then the second one happening in promotion tournament right before franchise.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the combo. Like, I played 2 Camille games where they were going well, and then all of a sudden, it's like just an absolute disaster. And I'm like, what? Like, it's not, it's just, yeah, like even, I mean, obviously, I'm like tilted just talking about it. So like, like let's move on.
There it is, guys. I've tilted a Golden Guardians member this split. It took a little while. We had to go to the memory banks. Normally, that's my last question.
Yeah. What's your most tilting memory or something?
No, it's tell me a story about old teammates.
Oh.
But you did the gamut. All right, sure. Tell me a story about other teammates. Tell me a good story, generally about teammates that aren't playing anymore.
A good story about other teammates.
Yeah, it could be, or at least not on this team. Don't tell me a story about River, Gory, whatever. You know, I don't care. I mean, I do, but tell me a story about OGs. There's a lot of new League fans, not a lot of new LCS fans that don't know things past like season 9 or season 10. It's kind of crazy. So
I'm trying to think if anything like.
It's a good memory. It doesn't have to be crazy.
Just a good memory.
Or a good story.
Good. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's like you're looking for a good story.
That was
right?
a pretty
so,
good story. That was a pretty good story.
Like I'm trying to think of another good one, you know.
But that one wasn't like happy ending good. That was.
I mean, it worked out in the end because I got picked up for LCS, so it was fine. Yeah.
I think I ended up. Remember they had the Phoenix 1 spinners, and I used the spinner in the broadcast for one last time. Let's spin it out, and I spun it out, and that's how I closed the show. That's how I remember.
Wow.
Your guys' game.
I've only seen those games in bits and pieces. I've never gone back and watched like the whole broadcast. I won't.
I understand. That's pretty good.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, nothing's hard to mind.
All right. Well, that was good enough gold. Thanks, man. Congrats on the win. Big win against Cloud9. Best of luck with the rest of the split. And it's always better to see a happy Licorice. I mean, not that you're never not happy, but just like a really a content that you're content.
Yeah.
It's like just calming.
I like that too.
All right. Cheers, man. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Digon Esports. And you know, it hasn't always been easy getting my thrills since I'm a one-man band doing everything here. So to get my thrills, I get them from Trolli gummy worms. You know, they want nothing more than for you to bite into their delicious, sour heads and bodies into pieces. Personally, I like the raspberry blueberry flavor. It's really good. You should go ahead and get your own. Check it out. And get the mind-warping, tongue-twisting sour thrills only at Trolli.com.
Thanks, man.
Oh no, dude.
Dude, it was like I was so mad. Like I could not. I was at the level of.